we are going to be, the White Sox, on July the 11th. They're going to have a big reunion for 2005, and they're going to be unveiling a Mark Buehrle statue.
Well, that was the breaking story over the weekend at Sox Fest. Mark Buehrle getting a statue on the concourse this summer, joining the likes of Frank Thomas, Harold Baines, Paul Konerko, Minnie Minoso, etc. And I was asked by the White Sox to make that announcement during our 2005 World Series panel featuring Buehrle, Freddy Garcia, Jose Contreras, and Harold Baines. And we're playing back that entire conversation right here on this edition of the White Sox Podcast. Hey everyone, it's Chuck Garfien, and this year marks, the 20th anniversary of the White Sox winning the World Series, and we had a great time walking down memory lane, talking about the 4 straight complete games in the ALCS. Freddy Garcia explains why he thinks Roger Clemens left the game after 2 innings in Game 1 of the World Series. You'll want to hear that. Also, how he made not 1, but 2 guarantees to his teammates during the World Series that they would win it all. Buehrle talks about drinking beers in the clubhouse during Game 3 before he got the save in the 14th inning. And yes, Mark celebrates by ordering beers for everybody who was in attendance at Sox Fest. We talk about Mark's statue, his Hall of Fame candidacy, and more. So it's Buehrle, Freddy, Bainesy, Contreras. A fun, sometimes rollicking time from Sox Fest. Let's do it.
And now, Sox fans, it's our pleasure to welcome Chicago Sports Network anchor Chuck Garfien. He'll be joined on stage by 2005 World Series champion pitchers Freddy Garcia, Jose Contreras, and Mark Buehrle. And joining the group is 2005 bench coach and Hall of Fame outfielder Harold Baines.
How about that video? How about that video? How about that team? 2005 World Series champions. Can you believe? As Freddie taking videos of the crowd?
Who knows?
Can you believe it's been 20 years? You guys look like you could still pitch in the major leagues. I don't know.
Not I. I mean, I could pitch, but I would get my rear end handed to me, I think. So.
How hard can you throw right now?
Yeah, there. 64 maybe.
64 miles per hour? That's not bad.
If I'm lucky.
Freddie, you can probably throw 80 at least, right?
I might throw 80 today.
Okay. Jose?
87,
79?
87, 90.
Oh, really? 87. Jose Contreras. What made that team so special? We'll start with you, because you were the bench coach. You were there with Ozzie. What were your thoughts about with that team, Harold Baines?
I think it was a good mixture of veterans, not too many young guys, but our pitching carried us in the playoffs. These guys went 9 innings every day. I mean, I just sat back and watched. I didn't have to do much, but we had a great team. I mean, every position had not career years, but the years we need to win.
Yeah, I just think we got the acquisitions in the offseason, and everything just gelled and worked together. Every spring training you feel like, hey, this is our year, we're going to have a good team. You go out there and start playing, you suck the first month, and then you realize, okay, maybe this ain't our year. But it's just something with that. We just had something special. We were winning games that we shouldn't have. We'd win 1-0, 2-1. We got 1 hit up there, and we got 2 runs. You're like, how the heck's that possible? But we just find a way to get on base. You move the guy over. We played little ball. Everything just fell into place for us.
Well, for me, I got lucky to get traded to Chicago and win the World Series, with these guys. We is like, a bunch of guys, love to play the game and show every day. And that was it.
Okay, translation to what he just said. Since he didn't
No, creo que la clave del 2005, my English not very good.
You speak English. Go ahead. Speak
Oh, come on, Jose.
Don't be shy.
No, creo que la clave del 2005 fue la química. La química que nosotros teníamos. Harold dice que los pitches, pero creo que eso fue algo que se formó desde el sprint training. Y fue una familia, éramos una familia dentro del terreno, en el clubhouse, en el dogado, y eso fue lo que llevó a la victoria.
I think the key for us in 2005 was the chemistry. We started off the year with a good pace, with good chemistry, and honestly, it felt like we were a family. And I think that's the best way that I can describe it.
Well, the White Sox are very excited about this year ahead, 125th anniversary of the franchise, 20th anniversary of the 2005 World Series champion team. And the White Sox have put together a very special documentary, and we're going to give you a sneak preview. No one has seen this before. You're going to be the first ones to see it. It's called 05 Forever. Roll tape.
When they always talk about the greatest teams and all that, we never get mentioned. I'm like, 11-1 is pretty good,
Not enough people talk about that 05 World Series. Sox fans waited so long to have a team win the World Series.
88 long years.
We were taught some very tough lessons. We needed a little bit of an edge.
A lot of those guys in that team came from somewhere that they were kind of pawned off. It was kind of like a misfit somewhere. So they came in ready to work.
It didn't matter what happened prior. Be angry at the right things and focus it on the field.
一番はやはり言葉の壁っていうところが、ただ選手たちもしっかりとコミュニケーションを取ってもらって。
Cuando nosotros estamos juntos era un solo idioma el que se hablaba, béisbol.
That's when you become brothers.
It's gonna go! Light it up!
There were gut punches along the way. We lost Frank Thomas.
We started seeing Cleveland in our rearview mirror.
If anybody says they weren't nervous, they're full of crap.
So many things have to go right.
El Duque with the bases loaded in Boston.
4 complete games.
We will never see that again.
A.J. Przinsky stealing first base.
And got everybody by surprise. Like, what the?
Scott Podsednik hits the game-winning home run.
This is happening.
There's no way they want to walk the guy that's hitting 200.
Wow, it is gone!
The anticipation, you can feel it in your fingertips, feel it in your toes.
Everybody step it up a notch.
What a remarkable play.
It's such a hard thing to do, and now you're all connected forever.
So that's how it ended, and we're going to get to that. But I want to start in the beginning because game 1 of that season, Mark Buehrle, you were pitching that day. You remember the final score, first game?
What happened yesterday? Expect me to remember something from 20 years ago?
I guess it's my job. I guess it's my job to know the scores of these games. It was 1-0. You started. You went 8 innings. Shingo Takatsu got the save. I want you guys to guess how long that game took to be played. Let's start with you, Harold.
2 hours and 20 minutes.
What do you think?
210.
210. Mark?
240.
240.
Had to be a trick question.
Maybe not. Jose, how long do you think that game took to be played?
220.
1 hour and 51 minutes. They should name the pitch clock after Mark Buehrle.
Well, the thing, he never checked AJ, never. So that's amazing.
Yeah, I know. So, I mean, I could spend all day up here with these guys, but I want to kind of jump ahead because we have three starters who are a part of the ALCS. And you guys know where I'm going here with this. It begins with Jose. You went into the ninth inning in game one. And then after that, not a single reliever was used in the next 4 games. 4 straight. Complete games. Harold Baines, Hall of Famer, are we ever going to see this again?
It's kind of hard to do that if you only pitch 5 innings. I mean, you have too many specialty relievers these days. So you're not, I mean, rarely you see anybody pitch 6 innings now. So I don't ever foresee that.
All right, so it went Buehrle, Garland, Freddy, and then Jose with complete games. This is the craziest thing. It's game 3. You guys are leading 8-2 in the ninth. And Freddy, you didn't want to come out of the game, did you?
Hey, it's no way Ozzy take me out. No chance. You know, he want to.
Yes, he wanted to take you out.
I got El Duque right next to me, like, don't let this guy take you out. So I made sure that it happened. So it happened.
I mean, think about that in today's game. You're up 8-2 in the ninth. This is not even in the World Series yet. You have games ahead that you want to be playing, and you wanted to stay in the game, and you did. You went the distance.
Hey, we know what's going on. You know, if we pitch the complete game, we tie the record. So
you were thinking about that.
No, we're talking about it. Yeah. You know, that wasn't, you know, like nobody knows that. We know. So we like, you know, I'm like, for me, I'm like, hell no, I'm finished this game. And also know who I am. Yeah. So he know, like, you know, I'm not f***ing with this guy. I'll let it finish that game.
There's children here. Excuse his English.
So, Jose, you pitched game 5. Did you take the field that night thinking, I want to finish the job and go the distance like the previous 3 guys did?
Yeah, no pressure, game 5. No pressure for me, ¿eh? Yo recuerdo que el Duque venía conmigo y me decía que él no quería pichar. Es lo que me estaba poniendo presión para que yo tirara 9 innings. Y de momento le dije, mira, lleva la cerveza y lleva la champaña para el bullpen y vayan tomando. Voy 9. Pero creo que fue más suerte porque en el 4º inning el juego se empató. En el 5º inning estaba empatado. Paró 1 hora y yo sí no me quería dejar subir. Y le dije, tú no me puedes hacer eso a mí, ¿eh? Entonces me dijo, vamos a tirar el bullpen un poquito, a ver cómo te sientes. Todo lo que tenía lo dejé en el bullpen para que me dejara subir. Me dijo que si se me pasaba alguien, me iba a sacar, pues base por bola, error, lo que fuera. Y gracias a Dios tiré 5 innings completos. Perfecto, nadie llegó a primera y pude completar los 9 innings. You got it?
I think so.
Pressure's on Billy here. Did you get all that?
I remember that that day I was going to the field with El Duque, and he was telling me, hey, I don't want to pitch today. Just putting pressure on me. And then I told him, you know what, don't worry. Bring the beers and bring the champagne to the bullpen because I'm going to finish this. And I remember it was a tie game. It was in the 4th or 5th inning, and the game stopped. And the game stopped like for an hour or so, and also he didn't want me to go out, to go back again. And I told him, no, I feel good, I can do it. And then he told me, okay, I'm going to throw some pitches in the bullpen and see how I feel. And then, I felt good, and I told him, yeah, I'm ready to go. But then he told me, or he warned me, if somebody get on base, you're out. And then I have to say this, I was lucky enough that I was able to pitch perfect 5 innings the rest of the way.
It's just crazy. Great stuff. So the White Sox go to the World Series. How amazing was that for all of you? First time in your lives that the White Sox, well, for most of you, were in the World Series. What was it like, Mark, knowing that you were going to be a part of a team going to the World Series? Hadn't happened since 1959.
I think leading into it, obviously hearing back, it's been a gazillion years since the White Sox have won, and they kept on, we got to get there, we got to get there. And I said, look, I can't do anything about the last 170,000 years. I can only deal with since I've been here. But just after we won, everybody's so happy about, my dad or mom or grandma passed away. They always wanted to have a chance to see the White Sox win those World Series, and you guys finally did it. So I think just overall, the team that we had, the fans, the experience, it was awesome to bring it back to Chicago.
All right, so Jose pitched in Game 1. And who did you guys knock out in Game 1 from the Houston Astros? Who was the starter that day? You guys remember? After 2 innings?
Roger Clemens.
Roger Clemens.
The Rockets. He know. I don't think he was hurt. I think he know he wanna get his kid. Because as the JT hit a home run, he was out. Honest.
This is when things start to get really interesting. Game 2. I feel bad for Mark Buehrle because no one talks about who started Game 2 of the World Series.
It's the way I like it. I like to go under the radar.
It's been wiped from history that Mark Buehrle started Game 2. They don't know or remember who started it, but they know how it ended. You guys know how it ended, don't you? All right, so the Sox are down 4-2 in the 7th, and Paul Konerko hits a grand slam to give the Sox the lead. What was that like in the dugout, Harold Baines, seeing that happen?
My emotion?
What was?
My emotion stays the same.
Yeah, I should have. I'm sure. I'm sure you were not excited at all.
Inside.
Inside. You kept it inside. Yeah. Buehrle, were you going crazy?
What happened yesterday? Of course I was going crazy. Every kid lives for that moment. Down late in the game, World Series, hitting a home run. It was an amazing feeling.
And then it was Scott Podsednik, who hit no home runs in the regular season, then hit one in the ALDS, and then hit another one to win the game through the rain. Freddy, what was that? How clutch was that for Scott Podsednik to hit a home run in that situation?
You got the fastest guy in the team. 0 home run, and hit a home run to win the game. So that's for us. You start thinking about it like, we want to win this. We want to win the stuff.
All right, so you pitched 100 pitches in that game. I looked it up. Yeah. You guys go to Houston. It's Game 3. And Mark, you weren't expecting
Hold on, do I have a feeling this is going somewhere?
Yeah, this might be going
game
somewhere.
2, remember?
You weren't expecting to pitch, right?
No, I'm obviously have a day off, and then next game. It was my off day routine.
Can
you don't want to know that.
Can you explain to the crowd what your off day routine consisted of?
Get to the field at the same time, work out, get ready for your next start. If there was another start, so I was just getting prepared.
Yeah, I get it. Would you drink anything?
I was taught to hydrate yourself, so yes, I would drink a lot of liquids.
Of course, you need to hydrate by drinking water and
ice.
Someone over the age of 20 might want to drink this.
Maybe a beer?
Maybe a beer.
Oh, that's what you're looking for. Yeah. Okay. That wasn't until during the game, though. That wasn't before the game leading up to it.
They call that a rally beer.
You were rallying for
Being
the
a team guy, that's what we all do. When starters, well, I don't want to throw them under the bus.
We don't drink.
I partaked in some adult beverages.
Freddie, you were probably drinking too.
My main.
You know what? That's perfect. We're all getting some beers.
Sure.
To the 2005 World Series champions. You know what, though? I feel bad because we're having beer and none of you are.
Well, how about this? How about if I round of beers for everybody? Everybody gets a beer or a drink on me/Jerry. So thank you, Jerry, wherever you're at.
All right, so everybody here is going to get a beer courtesy of Buehrle. All of you.
Partially me, mostly Jerry.
Oh. That's a great topic, actually. And by the way, the beer cards will be handed out to all of you. So you're going to get a card.
Free drink for everybody.
Not for you, though.
But yeah, everyone was saying Hall of Fame for Mark Buehrle. Now, when you retired, no offense, Mark, I wasn't sure you were a Hall of Famer, but I've been digging into the numbers. I said I wasn't sure, and then I looked into it. Mark Buehrle's a mother bleeping Hall of Famer. Come on! CC Sabathia gets in. First ballot, your numbers are just as good as his.
I'm not a self-promoter. I don't look at the stats that close. I think it is an incredible honor just to be on the ballot, and then to make it year to year, enough votes to stay on it for, now it's going to be 6 years next year. That is amazing, so that's all I can ask for. If anything else happens after that, that'd be more amazing, but I'm just honored to be on the ballot.
All right, we only have about 5 minutes left. I want to talk more about Buehrle in the Hall of Fame, but we got to move on. He's going to Cooperstown. It's got to happen some point in our lives. White Sox win Game 3. You come out and get the save in the World Series. Game 4 happens. Freddy Garcia is on the mound, and I'm not sure how many people here know this, but Freddie, what did you say to the team after Game 2 when you're going to Houston?
I don't know. You remember, Mark, when I was in the bus? Hey, people don't believe I was in the microphone all the time, right?
Yes, you were.
I was doing crazy stuff. But I promise, I promised the team, I didn't know. I just told the guys, if we win a Game 3, I take you to the land, to the promised land. I didn't even know where the promised land. But I did. After we win Game 3, hey, we shaking hands, in the middle, in the field, and everybody looking at me you got this tomorrow. I what? Remember what you said last night? I don't remember. I do remember.
So after Game 3, which the White Sox won, Freddie's starting Game 4. What did you say to the team then?
Hey, I was in the bullpen. I was in the bullpen, and Cooper, He like, so how you feeling today? I say, like, if we score one run, we drinking champagne tonight. We champion. So what the score? 1-0. So I believe myself.
I mean,
and the thing is like Cooper and Ozzy always like they got the team. Like sometimes I'm like, I throw 85, I throw 90, but sometimes I throw 82. So Cooper and Ozzy like, hey, it's your boy today, it's my boy today, and Cooper say, no, it's my boy today. He say we need one run to win the game, and we did.
They followed your lead. You said just score one run. They won 1-0, and they won the World Series. How about that? So, all four of you are legendary White Sox players, and we actually have some news for all of you here tonight. Besides the free beer.
We're going to get hired.
And we are going to be, the White Sox, on July the 11th. They're going to have a big reunion for 2005. And they're going to be unveiling a Mark Buehrle statue. How about that?
Believe me.
What did that mean? That your jersey's already retired, but there's going to be a statue of you on the concourse.
Yeah, obviously getting your number retired, you don't play this game for all that stuff. I went out and played it just to have fun, try to win games. All the other stuff kind of take care of itself, but you're getting a call to, hey, we're going to retire your number. I'm like, that's insane. And then Jerry actually called me, and his first words were, before you say no, I want you to hear me out. And I said, he's calling me to come to Sox Fest? Like, they've gone that far, working up the ladder of who they got to get to try to come to Sox Fest. I'm like, the owner's calling me to come to Sox Fest, and he said, we would like to make a statue of you and put it at the ballpark. And I paused for a few seconds, and I'm like, how in the hell do I say no to that, Jerry? And he said, I know you like to be the center of attention and being up in front of people, so I just figured I'd ask. I said, no, above and beyond. I don't even have words for it. I may have seen it today. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that.
Well, what?
It's in the works. Obviously, it takes a while, but I seen it. It looks amazing, and it's just a stupid, incredible honor. I don't have any words.
Do you guys want to see what this statue is looking like so far? There it is. We got a little video, Mark. We're going to take a look at it.
We're not just copying a photo. We want to capture the personality, match details, the cap, his glove, custom made for him. These things keep you in the history.
Our studio did Carlton Fisk and Paul Konerko, Frank Thomas, and Minnie Minoso, and of course the championship monument.
We want to be true to the history. We want to be true to the moment. We want people to look at it and remember that this is what they saw.
Doesn't feel too long ago. Getting your number retired, and now they're going to put a statue up. It's crazy. They're going to do this for me. I tried to go out there and give you everything I had. I know you guys showed me the love, and hopefully I showed you guys the love back, so thank you.
Yes! 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 History!
Give me goosebumps.
That's awesome. So July the 11th, a 2005 World Series reunion and the unveiling of Mark Buehrle's statue. Cannot wait for that. Thank you guys for all that you did for the White Sox 2005. And you want to say something, Jose? What do you got?
Hey, quiero me traduzca bien ahora, no fallo una. Yo he tenido la oportunidad de jugar este grandioso juego por 27 años. Mucha gente no sabe que yo pude jugar en México después de jugar en las Grandes Ligas. Y tenía muchos compañeros de equipo, muchos hermanos de juego. El mejor compañero de equipo que tuve en mi carrera, Derry Jeter. El mejor compañero de equipo que tuve en mi carrera. Número 2, Jim Thome. Número 3, este que está aquí. ¿Tú puedes traducir eso ahí? Primero.
He said, when is this
Gran jugador,
next?
gran jugador, pero mejor persona.
I've had the opportunity to play this game for
You
27
don't have to
years.
forget, bro. You don't have to forget.
And people don't know this, but I played in Mexico too. And throughout my career, I can say that, there are 3 players that I admire, that I play with. The first one is Derek Jeter. The second one is Jim Thome. And the third one is Mark Buehrle. And something that I want to say about Mark is he was a great baseball player, great pitcher, but he is an even better person.
Love you, brother. That means a lot. Honestly, I think that's the biggest, most important thing to me is, yes, I want to be known for what I did on the field, but I also want to be known just for the normal guy that I am, respectful, nice. Yes, if you catch me out to dinner with my family and ask me for an autograph, I might be kind of mean because I'm in the middle of eating dinner, but I try to be cool. I don't know. I just get along with everybody, have a good time, so that means a lot, Jose. Thank you.
And I'll just speak for myself. 2005 was the first year that I covered the White Sox, and I've covered the team ever since, and you're one of my favorites.
It doesn't mean as much coming from you, though. But I like to give a hard time to all of our guys, media, photographer, people. You can talk to everybody. I like to have a good time in between starts, so it was nothing but love for you, Chuck.
Well, thank you guys. Appreciate it. Thank all of you for coming, walking down memory lane, talking about 2005.
Thank you, fans.
All right, Chuck, this edition of the White Sox Podcast is over.